guys, this is Laura and Crystal.
Hi.
And this is our new channel for Manic Mondays. I'm gonna let Crystal start because I'm like feeling nervous for some reason. And I do this all the time, but I guess it's because Crystal's sitting with me. Okay, Crystal, you go.
We wanted to discuss anxiety and ways that we cope with it. One way that I cope with it is scents, like you're smelling perfume, incense, different scents that tantalize your senses. Another thing is your breathing. Other ways you can deal with it is walking and taking your dog for a walk, things like that. How do you deal with it, Laura?
With anxiety?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Walking helps me. I know when I start having an anxiety attack, I walk down here and I'm like, Crystal, I'm so upset, and she talks to me. Also, a cold ice pack on the back of my neck and laying on the couch, excuse me, guys, and lifting my feet up or propping my feet up on the pillow, talking to my mom on the phone. Music helps. But if it's
Yes.
a bad anxiety attack, oh my gosh, sometimes they're so bad. I've had some bad ones recently that made me feel like I'm just gonna fall to the ground. So
Yeah, they can mimic a heart attack. When I have an anxiety attack, they tend to mimic a heart attack. And some of the ways that I cope with it is I'll call a friend, but the most important way is I'll do prayer. Um, you know, I'm a very spiritual person. I enjoy reading the Bible, so sometimes I'll just take the Bible out and read it. But we were curious as to how do you deal with stress in your life. Both of us are caregivers, so we're looking for ways to overcome the stress in our life. And maybe you have some hints that you've done, tips and hints that could help us in overcoming the stress in our life and the anxiety that we suffer from time to time.
yes, because I know it's sometimes overwhelming and very stressful, and if you don't have someone to talk to, or you just feel like you're overwhelmed and you just want to sometimes isolate yourself in your house like my dad does, it can be really stressful and sad, and it can become depression too, like anxiety and depression sometimes comes in one.
Yeah,
Right, I think.
exactly.
I'm not very smart at this, but I have bipolar depression and anxiety, panic attacks. I guess that's the same thing. What do
Yeah.
you have, Crystal? Do you have the
I
same
have
thing?
bipolar and anxiety attacks and combination of other things, and I take medication for it, so I kind of look like I'm doped up right now, but it's actually my medication.
Me too.
But
Me too.
I try to get up every day and think of a reason that today's special, and one reason today is special to me is I get to talk to my daughter, or I get to talk to my son, or one of my family members, or I get to pet my dog, or there's just something small during the day that I get to do that nobody else gets to do.
Yeah.
Just something cool.
And us having our kids, we both have. I have a 21-year-old daughter, an 18-year-old son, and a 15-year-old daughter. And how old are your kids?
Exact same age as yours.
So we have kids that we love dearly. Some of our kids are out of state. Some of them are close by or whatever. And if that helps a lot. And if I didn't have my kids in my life and over the phone or whatever, I don't know what I would do. They're very important, and I know Crystal is. She loves her kids with all her heart. And
Oh yeah.
she has a hard time right now since her son moved. So
Yeah, he moved to North Dakota with his daddy, but he's coming to see me over the summer. I can't wait.
Yeah, but she does good. I mean, she has her mom and her husband.
Yeah, and I'm a caretaker of my mom, and
Yep.
that can bring some anxiety in my life and stress, and
Yeah.
we're looking for ways to handle the stress in our life without reacting the wrong way. Learn different ways to react, and your comments are very important to us, and we look forward to hearing what you have to say.
Yes, so please leave us some comments and like this page and subscribe if you want to hear more from us. We will be loading every Monday, if not together, apart. We're going to try to do, for sure, we're going to try to get together, every Sunday night or every Monday and at least upload, for Monday, hopefully.
Manic Mondays.
Manic Mondays, everybody.
And if you have a topic that you want us to cover, let us know and we'll try to cover that topic as well.
Yes. And you know what? It is so hot. It's like hotter than than a witch's sweaty ass crack in here.
How did I know you were going to do that?
Love you, Crystal.
Love you, Laura. Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.